A stack of mail-in ballots was found in a storm drain in Southern California. I wonder who put it there. Let's see if the news is going to tell us. Let's get to it.
An alarming find in Sierra Madre just weeks before the November 5th election, a stack of ballots in a storm drain.
As Eyewitness News reporter Sid Garcia tells us, it's a reminder to contact your registrar of voters if your ballot doesn't show up in the mail.
I'll say it. Jason Ace was doing some landscape work at his Sierra Madre home Saturday when he saw something strange in the storm drain next to his house. Nearly a dozen mail-in ballots. He says he got on his hands and knees and started scooping them out and noticed the addresses were from his Arcadian neighbors a block away.
And of course, we're trained here to keep stuff out of the storm drain. So I got down on my hands and knees and dug around a little bit and started pulling it out. And I pulled out a bunch of junk mail and Ralph's ads and Aldi, and these ballots were mixed in with the junk mail. And of course, they catch my attention because we're seeing on TV about all of the care being taken to prevent fraud and misuse of ballots. It seemed a strange place for ballots to be.
He says he tried to return them to the nearby post office, but they were already closed. Yesterday being a holiday, he wasn't able to return them either. His guess is someone went around the neighborhood opening up the mailboxes and emptying them. What the thieves didn't want, they dumped in the storm drain. He shared with us that he doesn't receive a lot of mail. He explains for him, it's safer.
I'm one of these people who's gotten almost every...
I agree 100% what he just said. I agree that it was some thieves looking for some checks and just got in the mailboxes, took what they could because, they, greedy and want to be a thief, want to steal old people checks. This is the older gentleman right here. So they felt that, well, maybe they're still getting checks. And this is why. This should be a lesson to each and every one of you. If you are getting a retirement check, Social Security, a pension check, or any check that you may get in the mail, try to just have a direct deposit. Tell the company, say, listen, I don't want a physical check. I want you to just put it in my account. Now, I understand there's some people who may not be able to have an account. Maybe you owe child support and you want to try to be slick and stuff like that. Who knows? I don't know. I have a bank account. I actually have about 3 bank accounts. And I make sure that any job that I work on, I hate getting physical checks because it's something like this can easily happen. Okay. And you don't want it to happen if you're waiting for that check. It is just mind-boggling that if you have a bank account, why the hell are you still getting physical checks? Unless you like 90-something years old and you still listening to flipping 50s music and watching Leave It to Beaver and thinking about I don't trust these banks. Come on, man. Come on. These criminals are never going to stop because they know that older people still getting checks. The federal government even tell you, listen, let's transition to digital so that we know that you get your money. You know how sad it is to hear that some of these thieves stealing old people's Social Security, whether it's Social Security where you worked and you're retired, or SSD, or if you're disabled and you get SSDI, or if you are not of retirement age and you get SSI because you can't work. Come on, man. That's just ridiculous. We need to do what we got to do as Americans to make sure that we are secure. Because I'm getting tired of hearing things like this. And it's just sad. They found ballots, and of course, people are going to go and do some hysterical, conspiracy thinking, saying that, oh yeah, these people don't want them to vote. I just think what he said. It was a thief who stole the things and said, damn it, I don't want this stuff, and they threw them in the storm drain. Flipping idiots. Hey guys, this is just a short break to ask you, if you haven't already liked the video, to like the video. That would greatly help me out. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, I greatly appreciate that you do subscribe. Why? I'm a new YouTuber. I'm trying to grow, and I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by my birthday in December. So please help a brother out. Really appreciate that. Thank you guys for watching. Back to the video.
Everything now coming in paperless. I don't get a lot of personal mail. The only thing I get these days that might be like that might be a replacement credit card or something.
If you haven't received your mail-in ballot and you believe it may have been lost or stolen, the LA County Registrar's website allows you to request a replacement. Go to their website and fill out the form online. You can only do this once. And according to the website, it will not change your registration status.
Mr. Sinise tells me he plans on going to the post office this afternoon to return the ballots he found. In Arcadia, I'm Sid Garcia, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
I'm glad that he did that. And you know what's amazing? That area must be very clean for him to get on the ground, laying on the ground like that, in some flip-flops and stuff like that, you know, and digging in the storm drain. I wouldn't do that in New York, because New York is dirty. And let's be honest, you put your hand in a storm drain, you don't know if Pennywise is gonna come out. You don't know if Master Splinter is gonna come out and just grab your hand. Let me tell you something, New York has some big ass rats, and I'm afraid to put my hand in the dang on storm drain. I don't got time for that. Next thing you know, oh my God, help me. Nah, no. And then people looking, because see, the thing about New York is sometimes they would just watch you. They would not care to help. It depends though. They can be helpful. Us New Yorkers, we can be helpful. But a lot of times they'll just watch you, or just pull out their phones and be like this. Look at him. It's messed up. So I wouldn't do it, but I mean, his area must be clean. You know, it must be that it's a more affluent or rich area where they say, hey, we keep the storm drains clean over here. So I can understand that. But it's wild to see this going on. And like I said, I thought about it and I said, the first thing that came to my mind was a damn meth-headed or fentanyl-headed thief, or maybe a crackhead stealing the mail and stuff like that, because that's what goes on. And I was like, you know, maybe he went through it, or she, because let me tell you something, women could be doing these crimes too now. It's not just men now. Hashtag lady crimes, hashtag women criminals. They out there now. They out there. But still, you may ask yourself, like, who would do something like that? You know, a crackhead. Simple as that. Just a crackhead. You know, it's wild, and I'm glad that, you know, it was found, you know, clean, and that storm drain was clean, because you saw how this thing looked, very clean, amazing. So I'm glad it was found. I'm glad he's going to return it to the post office, and maybe they'll be able to redeliver it and stuff like that, and just, you know, get those ballots to the right people so they can exercise their right, their American right to vote for who they want to vote for, no matter who. I'm not here to tell you who to vote for, okay? Whether it's Harris, whether it's Trump, whether it's some other candidate, Cornel West or Dr. Jill Stein, I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. I'm going to just tell you, exercise your right to vote so that you can be able to enjoy the American process. And whoever wins in, you know, a couple of weeks, let it be that they're president. Let them enjoy their winning. And we just say, hey, look, this is our president now, whoever it is, and we go from there. But I'm happy that this is a case that they going to return those ballots to the post office, and going to make sure that the people get their ballots, because of course people could be waiting and say, you know, hey, where's grandma's ballot? You know, we don't know. And it's just good to see that people are trying to come together as a community, work together, look out for one another, because we have to look out for each other. We are Americans at the end of the day. We're trying to live in this great country, and we're trying to do what needs to be done so that we can be able to enjoy the fruits of our labor and just be able to live in this great country together without having any problems, and in peace and in friendship, truth, and love. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate if you find this video informative, crazy, or whatever, to like the video. That would greatly help me out. leave a comment. Tell me how you feel about the situation. Do you feel some conspiracy situation going on? Or do you feel it was just a damn crack-headed, meth-headed, fentanyl-headed thief that wanted some checks, couldn't find the checks, and was like, you know what, forget this, and threw it in the storm drain? Let me know how you feel about that. I really appreciate that. And last but not least, if you're not subscribed to this channel, I greatly appreciate that you do subscribe. Why? I'm a new YouTuber and I'm trying to grow, and I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by my birthday in December. So please, help a brother out. Really appreciate it, guys. Till next time, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Be safe out here. Peace.